star power in Central Florida, attracting massive crowds like you'd see at a rock concert. The excitement spreading all across Central Florida. Fox 35's Keith Landry live at the Villages in Sumter County tonight, where former vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin is still signing books. Hi, Keith.
She sure is, Amy. It does feel like a rock star is visiting the Villages this afternoon. Sarah Palin's still inside, signing a few more books before she gets back on the bus. If you look behind me here, you can see a bunch of people have lined up along the rail there to get a look at her as she gets back on her tour bus to roll toward Orlando. About 3,000 people came out here today to get a chance to meet Sarah Palin and support her conservative message.
The patriotic crowd waited for hours, and then the book tour bus pulled up, and out popped former Governor Sarah Palin with two of her children, Piper and baby Trig. The new author thanked the Villages crowd for their support at large rallies during the presidential campaign and asked them to read her new book, Going Rogue. Palin did a quick interview with Fox News anchor Gretchen Carlson and then scooted into the bookstore to sign books and meet hundreds of fans. Palin's handlers would not allow reporters to ask her questions, just a chance to take video of the Republican rock star.
She's great.
Nancy Jacobs is a Republican senator in Maryland. Palin signed 4 books for her. Jacobs says Palin can really connect with the American people.
She's your normal, average person who's articulate and speaks what we want to hear and how America feels.
Suzanne and Laura Kirkpatrick lined up at midnight for a shot to meet Palin. She signed 2 books for them. Kirkpatrick says Palin's a real person who balances business and family.
Well, we just love her and respect what she's doing and who she is as a person, and we're just real excited to get the opportunity to meet her.
Laura thinks it's cool she got to meet the former governor.
One day if she's president, you could be like, oh yeah, I met her.
And the Going Rogue book tour bus get ready to roll toward Orlando this evening. You can see more of the Palin-Carlson interview tomorrow morning on Fox News. Folks who came out here at the Villages and waited all day long to meet Sarah Palin are leaving here tonight with big smiles on their faces. Live at the Villages, Keith Landry, Fox 35 News at 5.
All right, Keith, thank you. The Palin book tour now packing up and heading to Orlando.
Her appearance there, not even until after 7 tonight, but fans actually showed up at the break of dawn to secure their spot. In fact, last night at 10 o'clock, we saw a line outside. Fox 35's David Martin outside downtown Orlando to show you what we're talking about. I see a lot of people behind you.
Yeah, these are standby, Kelly. You mentioned it. Before dawn last night, 8 o'clock, I'm being told they got out here. It's like the American Idol auditions, only political. And here's why these people have lined up to see Sarah Palin in Orlando.
Well, she speaks her voice that's not being heard in Washington these days. There are no conservative voices being heard on health care, life issues, and any financial issues, any number of issues.
Well, she's got the same core beliefs I do. She's a populist. She's pro-life. She's a fresh face. She's just a very attractive candidate, and she's a star, and we need somebody like that right now to set this country straight.
You know what? She represents me. I'm just a mom, but I care about my children's future. And I said, this woman cares. And I think she made a big difference in Alaska. I mean, for her to stand up against her own party even and try to clean things up, I said was amazing. It took a lot of courage.
She's legitimately honest. She's got integrity. She went up against her own party in Alaska as a governor in order to be able to overcome the corruption that was existing in that party and got rid of a lot of that.
Sarah Palin is like my hero. That's why. I'm not even kidding. She really is. She's like my inspiration.
Well, if you don't have a wristband by now, and if you're not in this standby line, forget it. You're not seeing Sarah Palin. However, the store is still open to buy books, so you might catch a glimpse of her going in and out of the store.